Suits is obviously a guy that has a lot of different hats for us. So when he goes out, it's like anybody in that situation. He's a versatile guy. So it's good that he had a good practice today.
Anything new on Garland?
He skated on his own today. I talked to him today, and I'm not going to take it like Garland always wants to play, but he told me he's going to be ready for Wednesday. But we'll see. He would have said that on if he had one leg. But yeah, we'll see how he is.
The trade today gives you guys a little bit more flexibility in terms of choosing the roster. How nice is that from your perspective?
Yeah, it just gives you, you don't have a gun to your head on as much. I mean, you still got to make decisions, but it helps you out on what puzzle you want to go. So, we're still trying to figure that out. But yeah, that's over my head, that LTR stuff.
What does the process look like for you guys in the next day to making those decisions before you've got to announce the roster tomorrow?
Yeah, probably talk to Patrick later today, try to set lines and who's where, who depth. You go through that again. I'll ask the coaches again their opinion. Talk to Patrick and Jim. It's just we have a good process here, and everybody kind of somewhat has their opinion, which I take, and then you obviously make the decision. The head guys make the decision.
How important is the messaging to whoever you might have to send down? Because anybody you send down has had a strong camp here.
Yeah, it's a hard one. When you have depth, there's going to be somebody who is not, gets sent down, and sometimes you get sent down on paper too. So it's not like the end of the world too that way. But yeah, it is, it's presentation with a player to make them understand. It is a business, but there are some times where it's hard decisions, and you got to live with them.
A year ago at camp, a lot of the messaging was about positioning. You guys wanted to be strong without the puck, and you were. I think this year is probably a little bit more about push and pace. We've talked a lot about at 2-on-1 or even in the old zone. There seems to be a little bit of a lack of urgency, for lack of a better term. Is that a concern going into Wednesday night?
No, not at all. I mean, we've done a heavy dose of it. It's more, conversion rate. When you're getting opportunities to, you got to make sure that you converge. And when there's a time when you have a team at their weakness, if on a forecheck, they have three guys below our goal line. We got to get someone off the rush. You can't just be in content. Everybody stays in their lane. You get a shot from the outside. We got to be a little more creative. That's why we've been pushing the pace, and for guys to be creative. But you have to be creative too. But make sure that somebody's got the puck. Somebody's got to get to the net. Like we've done a lot of, we call it landmarks, and we've talked about it. And I think it is paying off. I think we had a couple of good chances against Edmonton there off the rush. I think we scored a goal on. Somebody in front of the goal. There was arms in front on a shot. Like that's the stuff that we've been working on too. So it's just not always rush.
On Friday night, we saw a play where DeBrusk was heavy on the rush. Drew two guys, got the puck to Petey, who found Seuss. What do you think, DeBrusk, the dimension that he can bring to that line? Not just working in the O zone with Petey, but gaining the zone and causing some havoc as well.
Yeah, Jake's. When you have speed in D back off. When you don't have speed, as a forward, you probably have to dump the puck in, right? There's not separation. But when he's got speed, what do D do? They back up. That means he can gain the blue line. And then once you're inside the blue line, you can do a delay. You can make a play inside. You can go wide with speed and shoot it. There's a lot of things when you have a guy, and that's what he did. Or if the puck does go in there, you can get on a defenseman and strip a puck.
Because Petey's always predicated himself on being a playmaker first, and that feed to Susie was pretty sublime, right? What do you think that can do? I know you had a chat with Petey after practice today. I mean, to have the wingers that he has, he seems to have the elements that can make that line go.
Yeah, yes, 100%. No, we just talked that he's got to keep pushing. Even these 3-on-3 drills. I want to see him dominate. This is the next level. Not just for him, for all. All the best players, when you do 3-on-3 drills and stuff, they come up with loose pucks. They have the puck all the time. So you just got to make sure every day that you work on that sort of stuff. But yeah, that play to the weak side, that was a backhand pass to Seuss. I mean, he's very talented when it comes to that sort of stuff.
Look, if Thatcher was here, this wouldn't be a question because he'd be your healthy guy and your horse, and you'd use him a lot. How do you look at your goaltending? Do you think we'll see both guys a fair bit in the early going? Like, is it an open competition, or?
I think that's a fair statement. I think, we got to get, if whoever starts, probably Seeloff's on Wednesday, we'll go from there. But Lanks definitely. I don't know Lanks that well prior to the trade. A little bit in Nashville. I think we played against him once. But I don't have a book on him. So when he got here, those 2 games, the way he's practiced, really good guy. I'm like, wow, this guy's a good goalie. He's good with the puck. So he's kind of surprised me. I didn't know much about him. So, but for your statement, yeah, we got to get him, in the next 5-6 games. I don't know who's going to play the lion's share, but definitely Lanks is going to get in there. I don't know when it will be, but it will be. It's not going to be like 3 weeks from now. Put it that way. It's going to be fairly soon.
His puck handling is really good too. Do you think he can help Artie in that?
Well, he's going to help against teams that throw the rim the puck a lot, and that's what Artie's been working on. That's one of his things that we got to get him better at. But when Lanks gets out and stops the puck for your defense, it's big.
But as we sit here right now, like, do you sort of view it as like almost equal competition, or is Artie more of your guy just because you know him?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't want to say Artie's my guy, but I mean, obviously, I know Artie well. He did a great job in pressure situation. He has played well in camp. Like, I think he deserves it. So, but saying that, like I said, Lanks is coming here and has impressed us too. So we're not scared to go to him. And who knows what happens.
How are you feeling after, the non-contact jersey yesterday and then being back at it today?
Yeah, feels pretty good. I feel confident. Gets better every day. So, yeah, just see day by day, and it was a nice practice to get back in the battles with the guys.
Relief that it wasn't a longer-term thing?
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, you never want to miss games, and we'll see how it goes. And but yeah, you don't want to be out too long, obviously.
You play at center and on the wing. For this team, you were on the wing today. How does that sort of change your mentality going into the season if you end up starting?
Mindset-wise, not much. It's just got to play your game, win your battles, and be in the right positions, and we'll see where I end up. And obviously, game day, and then go from there.
How much does it really change things in the modern game? Because, like, on the back check, if you're the first guy back, you're going to the center ice spot anyway, probably, aren't you?
Yeah, I think if you're playing winger, you feel a bit more loosey to chase pucks a bit more. You still feel the responsibility as a center a little bit more to be the F3, just in case. A lot of times, but like you said, it's kind of just hybrid everywhere. Whoever's first back, I'll play down low. Might want to switch, but that's just how it's been.
What have you made of the acquisitions here in the off season in terms of what you guys have and what potential you have this year to maybe take another step?
Yeah, I'm seeing the guys now quite a few weeks, and they all look really good. I think going to help us keep improving and stretch it out through the lineup and contribute everywhere.
Now that preseason's over, the home opener coming up just on Wednesday, where's your excitement level at?
Very high, yeah. Building even the exhibition games was a great crowd, and it's going to be that first game, and looking forward to just get back at it. And it's been it was 3-4 weeks now, so happy to just get it going.
And we don't like each other.
Very high.
Or is this
generational talent? Thanks for liking the video and subscribing.